Hey you guys, this is Erico and I am back on your computer screens once again. Happy holidays y'all. I hope you all are doing fantastic. A few days ago I was strolling through some YouTube comments on this video randomly and I saw someone mention foreigners being used as props in K-pop music videos, and I definitely have some thoughts on this, so we're gonna dive right on in. I believe that when you are working in a certain field, especially when you are in Korean entertainment and you're in a foreigner, you go wherever the money is. A job is a job, and when you can see that you can get some money and you can be in like a music video on a show or something like that, a lot of times you don't always think about how you're representing your race, especially being in a homogenous society. But I do believe that when you take these jobs, it is okay to be stereotypical somewhat because there are truth to stereotypes. But the problem with stereotypes is when you start to believe that everybody in that said group that is being stereotyped is all the same. So when you take these jobs, you should definitely look for there to be an equal playing field of how you might be kind of stereotypical, but then people are not all a monolith. You should be able to be gangster, hard, popping and rapping, singing. But then on the other hand, you should also be able to be sensitive and quiet and emotional. There are a lot of different stereotypes, positive and negative, that are pertaining to different races of people. You'll get like the blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl that is supposed to be Russian. They had a whole phase of this, you guys, a couple years ago where they were always in music videos. And it got to the point that even Korean people were like, you all not gonna use no Korean actresses in your music videos anymore? Like, okay, what is up with this? Y'all just slapping this in our face. All sprinkled throughout the years, you would have some random black dudes that would pop out in a K-pop music video and start breakdancing, and it is used to make the artist look edgier and cooler. But then there's nothing deeper than that, and a lot of people feel like that you're just being used. Just like sometimes with interracial relationship, especially with the European persuasion, you get the Koreans that just want to date you because they want everybody to look at you because you are with someone that's white as snow. And they think it's beautiful and their baby will be white as snow. And it's like a prop is a prop, no matter how you look at it. And it is definitely important that when you see yourself being represented in media, that you don't make it bad for the people that come behind you, because you want it to be universal in your imagery and how you're perceived, and not one person is the tell-all be-all. But when you do some of these jobs, it's very hard because when people watch this and they're in a homogenous society, they're going to take what they see at face value, and they're going to think that everybody that looks like that, acts like that, positive or negative. And then you have to go through the cleanup job of telling them this person isn't like this person or that person, and you have to get to know a person. So I believe that definitely as foreigners, we should try to show different aspects of what it's like to be a foreigner, no matter if you are white, black, Hispanic, no matter where you are from. You don't want it to be where you are just one way, one thing, and people think that about you. And it's hurtful when people think that about you, and they think you're just like this, or you're non-human, or you're just a sexual object. And there have been K-pop artists that have helped this message, and sometimes you don't notice that's what's happening, and then you look back later on and you say, oh. And it's like, you're just kind of happy to see yourself in a K-pop music video, but then you realize, okay, maybe she was a little bit too sexual. Maybe they were a little bit too aggressive. Maybe they could have had them be slightly different than what everybody thinks that this said race acts like. It's mind-blowing, you guys. But it is definitely something to think about. The one video that I saw with that black girl in it, she wasn't represented really in a bad way. She was seen more in a feminine way, an artsy type of way. She wasn't hypersexualized. And actually the video made it seem like that her and the singer were in a relationship. It had that real like connection type spark vibe going on there, and I liked it. I definitely think that we need to be looking for these types of imagery. I do believe that we shouldn't blame the people that have taken these jobs, but instead we should have a conversation where we should make it more equal and have various images of black people, white people, people that are non-Asian, non-East Asian, non-Korean, so that people can understand that, okay, this person's this way, but also they can be this way, and this way, and this way. And it's a beautiful thing. You guys, this is definitely a lot to think about. Put your thoughts below. How do you feel when you see your race or another race in a music video or in media, and they might be playing on that certain stereotype a little bit too hard and it makes you cringe a little bit? Follow my social media, mostly my Instagram. Also have a blog on East Asian pop culture. The link is always down in the description box below. I did a commercial recently. I'm going to put that up there. My music video also will be up here. So you guys, be real, stay real, live in the real, and I will surely be back.